Hey there, Kendra Corman here, and you're tuned in to another episode of Imperfect Marketing. Today, we're diving into the wild world of AI and content creation. So, buckle up because we're about to explore the thin line between AI amazing and AI. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, I know what you're thinking, Kendra. Is AI going to take over my job and start writing Pulitzer worthy articles while I'm left twiddling my thumbs? No, not quite. In fact, after hearing some of these AI bloopers, you might feel a little bit better about your job security. Let's start with a doozy from the legal world. Picture this: attorney Stephen Schwartz was prepping for a case against Avianca, I think it is, Airlines. He thinks, hey, I'll just ask ChatGPT for some legal precedents. What could go wrong? Well, everything as it turns out. Our AI friend decided to play let's pretend or hallucinate and conjured up some entire court cases complete with fake names, docket numbers, and quotes. It's sort of like the legal equivalent of your kid's imaginary friend suddenly filing a lawsuit. The result? A $5,000 fine and a case dismissed faster than you can say objection. But wait, there's more. I love saying that. Remember when CNET thought they'd be slick and publish AI generated articles without telling anyone? Yeah, that backfired spectacularly. They had to issue corrections on 41 of 77 stories. That's crazy. Here's the thing, it's like playing Russian roulette with facts, only there's a bullet in almost every chamber. Let's not forget the time Microsoft's AI decided that the Ottawa Food Bank was a hot tourist destination. Nothing says vacation like lining up for canned goods, right? I can see the travel brochures now. Come to Ottawa on an empty stomach. Yikes. But it's not just the words that AI struggles with. Google's Gemini AI took a crack at historical images as well. Let's just say it made some interesting choices: Nazi soldiers of various ethnicities, a Black founding father. It's like the AI thought, let's rewrite history. Speaking of images, have you ever tried to get an AI to write text in a picture? Yeah, that's like just trying to decipher my doctor's handwriting after 3 espressos. You'd have better luck reading tea leaves. This is one of my most frustrating pieces of AI and working with AI. Super easy to edit text, but once it starts adding it to an image, it makes it a lot more challenging. Now, you'd think universities and educational institutions would know better, right? Well, Vanderbilt decided to use AI to write an email about a mass shooting because nothing says we care like having a robot express condolences. Now, the students were about as thrilled as you'd expect. It wasn't good. And who could forget the time that Facebook's translation AI decided that the Chinese president Xi Jinping's name in Burmese translated to Mr. I don't even want to say it in English. Talk about an international incident. I bet someone at Facebook was updating their resume faster than you can say cultural sensitivity training. And even the music industry isn't safe. AI generated tunes often sound like what you'd get if you put a bunch of instruments in a blender and hit puree. It's all got the emotional depth of a puddle. So, what's the takeaway from all of this AI comedy of errors? It's simple. AI is a tool, not a replacement for human intelligence, experience, and creativity. It's like having a super smart intern who occasionally drinks too much Red Bull and goes off the rails. So, I want to give you a few tips to keep in mind when you're using AI for content generation. And don't get me wrong, I love it. But always, 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 always fact check. If an AI tells you the moon is made of cheese, do not believe it until you've taken a bite yourself. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Use AI for inspiration, not perspiration. Let it spark ideas, but don't let it write your whole article, email, or legal brief. Or if it does, write your ugly first draft, which is totally okay. And I have it do a lot for me. I want you to focus on some words here: ugly, first, draft. That is not copy and paste worthy version of anything. Keep the human touch. AI doesn't understand context, emotion, cultural nuances the way humans do. It's like teaching a fish to ride a bicycle. Technically, it could be possible, especially in a Dr. Seuss book, but not really advisable. So, when it comes to sensitive topics, I want you to be very, very, very careful with AI. Some things just need the human touch. Some things just need a human proofreader. It's really helpful to people that don't understand some of those nuances to get them that first draft. But anything involving condolences, international diplomacy, I'm horrible at what to write in a sympathy card. So I do look to AI for help, but I review it, I brainstorm, and I edit appropriately. AI is only as good as its training data. If you feed it garbage, do not be surprised when it spits out more garbage. It is like the digital version of you are what you eat. So I want you ready to harness the power of AI. Don't want you falling into its pitfalls. Now, are you going to harness the power of AI while avoiding the pitfalls, or are you going to let it run wild like a toddler with scissors? The choice is yours. But remember, in the world of content creation, a little human oversight goes a long, long way. So, before you go, I got a little homework for you. I want you to try using AI for idea generation on your next project. Then put on your human hat and fact check every single thing. Make it flow like you. If you want to dive deeper into AI, I've got a free ebook available for you that can help you leverage AI, mastering AI in communications. It's waiting for you on my website at kendracorman.com/AI book. And if you want, it's also available on Amazon if you prefer hard copy. But until next time, I want to remind you that in marketing, as in life, it is okay to use AI. Just don't let it use you. Keep it creative, keep it human, and most importantly, keep those fact checkers employed. And I have a laptop sticker if you'd like one. It says AI as Copilot, not autopilot. Go ahead, drop me an email at support@kendracorman.com with your address, and I'll send one out to you. Until next time, have a great rest of your day.